Are you able to do away with negativity, especially mostly on social media? It's like everything you do and looking at who you are, when that criticism sets in, how are you able to handle it and how are you able to move past it?
Okay, so I remember Rita in her submission said that there's supposed to be an art of closing your ears. You have to learn how to do that if you're out there doing this. You know, if you're a personality of sorts, if you're a celebrity of sorts, if you're a known person, people will come at you. You have people who support you and people who don't support you. Not everybody is going to like you. That's one of the very tough lessons I learned. You know, and this I learned like a few years ago. I just recognized that as much as people will say, oh, I love a Shirley Frimpong Manso movie, there are others who don't care for it, you know, and you cannot dwell on the negatives. You do need to imbibe more of the positive and use that to be able to go on. So I close my ears. You know, if I realize this negative energy, I don't go around it. And you can close your ears. And when it comes to social media, we all have to turn it off at some point, you know. And I don't let social media rule my life. You know, I come on social media when I need to. I don't live or abide by the rules of social media, because honestly, the people who, and I love my followers. I'm humble enough to acknowledge their support, and I thank, you know, the people who support me. But a lot of these people are also faceless. You don't know them, you know. I remember one time somebody came on my page and the person was saying a lot of nasty things. So I clicked on the person's profile, I went there. It was a kid. It was a kid. And then that's when it hit me. I'm like, there's so many of these people who are just kids. They're probably just playing, you know. So you can't take these things too seriously. You have to first believe in what you're doing. It needs to come from somewhere. You can't completely rely on social media. But we thank our followers anyway. They put us on our toes. And, you know, you have to have the balancing act. You need to be able to manage it. So switch it off sometimes. It's very good.